All right, look, many of you guys will know QMines now. We've been listed for about 3 years. Ticket code is QML, and we are a high-grade copper and gold developer based in Queensland. So let me start by asking, I noticed Ben did it earlier in the day. Who here's a Queenslander? Hands up. Hands up. Got a couple of Queenslanders in the room. Well, guys, just note that I'm wearing a bright blue shirt here. I'm not... Look, obviously I'm from down east, but down south. But what a great game last night, and and it's nice you finally actually let us win one, you buggers. So yeah, that's all right. Well, look, a bit about QMines. Okay, so we're as I say, a 3-year-old company. We've got fantastic assets in Queensland. All right, we're copper gold, and I notice that not many of the speakers today have talked about copper. You've got to have some copper in your portfolio. Let's this is a space which is going to run. It's been a little bit tepid in the last couple of months, a few false peaks and all that sort of stuff. But long term, I think there's no analyst out there that doesn't love copper. Okay, so now this really is one of the picks of the bunch. Okay, we're as I say a high grade historic producer, not ourselves, but we've got a mine that historically produced. It's called Mount Chalmers. It's about 20 k's out of the regional town of Rockhampton. And what's interesting is it's right on the coast. So we're not 500 k's from the nearest pub. We're not, 20 k's from this and that. We're right in amongst just out of town there, which is fantastic. So that gives us a fantastic opportunity to really, develop this in a low capital environment, which is great. Lots of infrastructure, lots of sunk capital on site. So we're really sport for our location. As I said, the historic production at Mount Chalmers was awesome. Okay, I think it produced at about 3.6 grams gold, and I do note that gold hit an all-time high again or at least over the last 2 days, which is fantastic. And about 2% copper and about 20 grams silver. So this asset is a ripper. It's an absolute ripper. Okay, it's shallow, it's high grade, it's got fantastic metallurgy, and most importantly, and I mean this, most importantly, it's an open pit project. Okay, now when you look at a lot of the copper comps around Australia, a lot of them are underground. There's some really nice high grade underground deposits, but this particular deposit is really low on the cost curve because it's open pittable. And I challenge you to find an asset that is a high grade open pit in Australia. Okay, so we've just pushed out a pre-feasibility study only a month ago. This thing makes a lot of money. Okay, about 400 million, just under 400 million NPV8. Not a cheeky NPV5, and a lot of the things you see out there. This thing makes a lot of money. Okay, now to put that in context, we are a 12 million market cap company. Okay, and obviously many of you all know I've come from the markets. I ran a resources fund for a long time, so I'm deep into the detail around the valuations and things. And how we typically value companies at a PFS level is, we generally work on about 20% of NPV. Now that would value us at about just over 70 million bucks today. Okay, we're 12 million bucks. Okay, so I really encourage you to go and have a very good look at QMines. This is a company that's moving forward. One other thing I want to mention that's I think particularly important. Okay, and let's be candid here. It's been a pretty tough market in sub-production or pre-production copper over the last couple of years, but I'd really challenge you to find a team that can deliver, and I mean that. And this isn't me. This is my team who've done a fantastic job. Who can actually deliver like QMines have. And to put that in perspective, we own our own rigs. We've pumped out multiple drill programs since listing 3 years ago. We've actually pushed out 6 resource updates, in 3 years. Think about that, 6 resource updates, and this has been a down market. Okay, we just recently published a maiden reserve statement which underpins over 10-year mine life. Okay, at our project, and also we've delivered a PFS. So So we are a team that absolutely deliver. We're best in class on delivery, and I really think that bodes well for the future. I can't say too much, but we're hurtling down the development path, and this has got this is going to get there. It really is. So look. Thank you very much for everyone's time today. It's QMines. The ticket code is QML. Really appreciate Jane's hospitality today and all the guys. It's great to be back in Queensland, and go the Blues.